Hi friends, welcome to Ayub tutorials. Today we are going to see how to create the panels or cards in Bootstrap. Let's move on to the topic. So cards are nothing but, these are like kind of small containers where we use that to display any content. Cards are used to display some information in a small container and can be used as a panels also. Bootstrap provide different CSS classes to create the div tags as containers, and also we are going to convert that as panels. And the card is the main base class to create any cards or panels. Bootstrap 4 and 5, it has been replaced the panels with the cards, and the card will have the header part, body part or footer part. Depend on your requirement. If you want only body part, you can place only body part also. So here I am going to explain how the cards looks like, and for example here you can see if you want to provide the information to the end user, so in this format, so we are going to create it as a small container. This is like one small container, and we are going to give it as a title, and whatever the information you want to display, you can display that. And if you want to display any images, you can display the images. Depend on your requirement, you are going to create these containers. And here we can see this is one container with the body tag and title. And if you want to create your containers as panels, so for that we are going to have the card header and the card body part, and then we are going to have the card footer part. In real time we are going to use these panels to create our page. So depend on your requirement, so however you want, you can use these cards. Yeah, so here I'm going to explain what are the different classes are available to create our cards. As I told, the base class is the card. And yeah, to create the different cards, we have card header, card body, card footer, and if you want to give title, we have card title and card subtitle also. And we have some different CSS classes and background styles are there. If you want to give the entire card background color, then we can use BG primary. So similar to our buttons, if we give primary, it will apply blue color. If we give danger, it will apply red color. So depend on the naming conventions, it is going to apply the color. And also if you don't want to give any background color, if you want to give only border, so for that also we have different CSS classes, border primary and border secondary. So depend on this name, it is going to give the same border color. And how to create the cards, and this is very simple. As I told, we are going to convert div tags as a cards. First we need to give our base class, and here I am giving div class is equal to card. And then if you want only body tag, and in that case you can give card body, and inside that if you want to give the title, and you can give it as a card title and the title name. And if you want to give any text, and you can give card text and whatever text you want to give. And here I am using BG info, and for this BG info, whatever the background color you want to display, you can display it. If you want, for example, if you are using BG info, and if you want the text to be white, and we can use this text white. Yeah, to show it practically, I have created index.html page, and inside that page I have added all the CDN links for our required files, and I'm going to create the panel by using our card classes. So first we need to give div, and here we need to give it as a card. So here I'm giving it as a card, and we are going to create the panels. We need to have the card header, card footer and card body. So let me create one card header. So class, so card header we need to give, and this I want to give, for example, add new user. This is my title, and then I'm going to give it as a body, card body, and whatever information you want to give here you can give. And generally we are going to have the fields here, user fields, and then I'm going to give it as div class card footer. So here I'm going to place some buttons. Input type is equal to button. So I'm going to give it as a class btn primary. Let me give it as a save. Next I'm going to give one button, another button here. Input type is equal to button, class is equal to btn info, and value I'm giving it as a reset. So let me run this. I'm going to save this. I'm going to run this page. This is how our panel is going to look. But here we can see we don't have the proper background color. If you want to apply any background color, you can give the background colors here. So let me give some background color to the header. And for this, I'm going to give PG primary, BG primary. So it will give the primary background color. Let me refresh this, and here we can see it has been applied. And if you want to give the text as white, we can give text white, and here you can see it will show. But here you can see you have some padding issues. If you want to remove that padding issues, we can go to our card and we can write our own CSS, and we can give padding as 0 pixel and give it as important, so that it will override all the issues. So inside this body tag, I want to create one more card, and for that I have taken some code here. Let me copy this code and I will explain with examples. Here I am creating one card with the title, and also I am going to give some information. As I told, here we need to give the card, and then here I am giving the card body, and inside whatever you want you can give it here. So let me run this. So this is how we are going to create it. If you want to create the rows and columns here, you can give that in columns. So here I'm giving it as a row col md3. So it will split and it will divide it. The only border, so here we can give that card here. So let me give it here. So here I'm using the card and the card body, but the background is border secondary. So in that case I'm going to show it here. This is how it looks. It will not apply any background color, but it will apply only the border. So like this we can create our own panels. Thank you very much. Please subscribe Ayub tutorials. Cards.